following newscast is based on the wide world of social media. The stories are real. The reporters are really real because they are you, the members of social media. All Facebook names have been abbreviated for user protection. This is the Social News Media Network. Welcome to the SNM Network, the only weekly newscast written by you, the wide world of social media. I'm Colin Cosell. Our top story of the week revolved around politics as President Obama delivered his State of the Union address. Keeping up in real time and using the hashtag SOTU were our friends from the Twitterverse who had mixed reviews on the speech. A couple of our reporters even seemed a bit confused, including Jim Gaffigan, who said, "That was the most one-sided debate I've ever seen." As the president hit each topic, the Twitter reports kept on flowing, some of which weren't completely accurate, which was apparent in reporter Borowitz Report's tweet, "Breaking, Obama vows to keep killing bin Laden." That's impossible, right? Okay. While Jill Morris noted, "I'm glad Obama remembered to wear his American flag instead of his Kenyan one like he did in the other years," which I don't think happened. Yeah, it's inappropriate. And Rob Delaney, who added, "Obama said a lot I agree with, but the idea that we should put a golden retriever named Timothy on the $5 bill is just stupid." I still love that one. I don't get it. On a more mature note, SNM contributor Chris Brueggemann, under the Twitter handle Lost Anvil, reported, "The president said semen." You can hear like a Beavis and Butthead laugh going on there. Sadly, this was the only Twitter report which was accurate with things that were said in the State of the Union. So that was it. That was actually said. He said semen. And then to round it out, however, reporter Doug Benson said, "Would it have killed Obama to throw in the occasional booyah?" I know, right? While Biorhythmist asked, "I missed it. Who did Obama give the rose to?" He didn't. That's the Bachelor, I think. Yeah. So the State of the Union was a rounding success. Nice job, Mr. President. In related political news, the Republican race is really heating up as Mitt Romney and Newt Gingrich appear to be the front runners. Given both men's tremendous amount of wealth, various financial documents have been released, prompting quite a response from our reporters. With regards to Romney, Riley Rick stated, "Mitt Romney made $21.6 million in 2010, exactly as much as Mets pitcher Johan Santana last year. Johan, though, is a lefty." That's the difference between the two. While Blaine Capatch observed, "You can't spell Romney without money." Do it. Carry the one. Yes, it's accurate. On the Gingrich side of things, Zergar reported, "The character of Newt Gingrich is portrayed by a motion capture mound of pudding." Pudding. While Twitter's Randy Taylor added, "Newt Gingrich, less military experience than pacifist Ron Paul, more wives than Mormon Mitt Romney." That's valid. It's actually true. In an attempt to level off the stiff competition between Romney and Gingrich with a little humor, Facebook reporter Paul L. noted, "Gingrich and Romney shouldn't be this mad at each other. They do agree on almost all the same flip-flops." Not a fashion statement. On a side note regarding the GOP debate, Facebook's Philip C. shared, "The GOP debate tonight is still labeled on my TV guide as Fear Factor. Couldn't be more appropriate." Aha! Our other top story from the week was about the Chinese New Year, which kicked off the Year of the Dragon. Celebrity Twitter reporter Team Coco got the celebration going by saying, "Today is the first day of the Chinese New Year, so Happy New Year. Or as they say in China, everybody back to work." Wow, that went over well. Our friends over on Reddit also got in on the slightly inappropriate approach to the celebration with a thread by reporter _setlist under the subreddit First World Problems, which read, "I'd like to order Chinese food for Chinese New Year, but the Chinese restaurant I love is closed because they're actually Chinese and really celebrating the New Year." To which, that's a lot of Chinese. To which Overlord of Tomatoes replied, "You should find a Chinese restaurant that is run by Mexicans then." Which was followed by reporter Deswillen Mock's response, "Not as bad as what happened to me. My Chinese place was closed on Christmas. I had to order pizza like a Gentile." Yeah, that's good. On a possibly more serious note, our rival news network MSNBC posted an... That's not funny. posted an article via their Facebook page which talked about billionaire Warren Buffett singing "I've been working on the railroad" while playing a ukulele on a popular Chinese Lunar New Year variety show. Who knew those even existed? As a quick editorial, am I the only one who found this a little risque, racist, or possibly confusing? Okay, it is. Well, in that case, now it's time for entertainment news. Smooth transition. As the Academy Awards nominations were announced with quite a bit of polarizing fanfare, one particular Twitter reporter, Kevin Brettauer, took exception to Jonah Hill's nomination for Best Supporting Actor, saying, "Jonah Hill, more Oscar nominations than Jim Carrey, Bruce Greenwood, Lance Henriksen, and John Goodman, and just as many as Gary Oldman." Oy. That's unfortunate. On a lighter note, Twitter's Rob Delaney seemed to make up his own approach to the Oscars as he reported, "Cool that Taylor Lautner got a Best Supporting Actor nomination, puberty, for his performance as Warhorse's little bro, Snugglehorse." Aww. Snugglehorse. That's cute. In other entertainment news from the week, model Heidi Klum and singer Seal announced that they are getting a divorce.
Oh, boo.
It's sad, right? Twitter reporter The Image God had the inside track on this, saying Heidi Klum looked Seal in the face, then filed for divorce.
Oh, my.
He's so ugly. While reporter Malling Mueller tweeted, "I have a couple acne scars on my face. Heidi Klum, call me." See? Another sad story out of Hollywood was the report that Demi Moore was rushed to the hospital for exhaustion. It turns out, however, she had been inhaling nitrous oxide, also known as whippets or hippie crack. Street terminologies, fact. The Twitterverse erupted with no real sympathy as Alec Mappa reported, "Demi Moore was doing whippets? Is she in the 8th grade? I know her ex-husband was, but..." Boom! Yep. While Blockhead NYC added, "Man, if Demi Moore is in rehab for exhaustion, I got a few friends who buy bags of exhaustion from shady men and do exhaustion all weekend." Exhaustion is a new street term for drugs. And finally in entertainment, the not-so-shocking announcement by Food Network star and butter purveyor Paula Deen, who admitted that she's got, we're laughing at this poor woman, that she's got type 2 diabetes and will become the spokeswoman for the pharmaceutical drug she takes to battle the disease. Facebook entertainment reporter Yasmin S. noted, "Diabetes was Paula Deen's endgame all along. Hashtag drug money." Drug money. And now it's time for this week's segment. Yay! This week we're doing a little something we call And Unsubscribe. That's when we find the people on Facebook who have an ultimate overshare or just too much information and, well, they're worthy of unsubscribing. This week's And Unsubscribe comes to us from Joseph C., who recently had a baby named Logan with his wife. And although starting a family is exciting and adorable, we can't help but call him out for this immense overshare. Quote, "Logan makes demon poop." And unsubscribe. There we go. Thanks, Joseph. Nice job. This is how you alienate your friends. And now time for sports. The New England Patriots beat the Baltimore Ravens while the New York Giants took down the San Francisco 49ers, thus setting up a rematch of Super Bowl 42. In a Facebook rant which would make you grammar Nazis out there shudder, reporter Chad S. summarized the whole thing saying, "The Giants suck, the Pats suck, the 49ers blow, and the Ravens, I wanted them to go all the way. So now that it's New York versus New England, I think I'm not going to watch a single second of this whack-ass Super Bowl, and for the record, the 49ers blow." Thank you, Chad, for that riveting editorial. We now fully get it. Well, folks, that's going to do it for this week's SNM Report because, quite frankly, weather happened and no one cares. Be sure to tune in next week for more of the top news as reported by the wide world of social media, as well as to find out if you are one of our reporters. And if you'd like to possibly become one of our contributors, take a screenshot of some of the great reporting you see and email it to us at snmnetwork2012@gmail.com. On behalf of all of us at the S&M Network, I'm Colin Cosell, reminding you to watch what you say, because we are... Hit it, Rockapella! 1, 2, 3, yeah! Snugglehorse.